Hi, I'm CDouglas and I chose option 3 for the autism assignment. So the first strategy I have is giving the students tasks to accomplish a goal. And why this would work is because as educators, we don't want to lower our expectations for children that are on the spectrum because they're able to do everything that everyone else is able to do, just in a different way or at a different speed. And this would work because students feel they are accomplishing something by crossing something off of a list or turning something in that they knew that they needed to get done, and they know that they're on their way to accomplishing their goal. How I would implement this is having the students help me create a specific list for them that they need to complete or cross off. And I give them choices and they get to choose, but there's a couple that they probably wouldn't get to choose. Like one of the educators in the video stated a list like get your assignment, 2 write your name on it, 3 complete problems that teacher assigned, 4 make sure you turn it into the desk by the teacher's, or turn it in the folder by the teacher's desk. Then you move on. So they're still completing what they need to get done in class. It's just they're feeling like they have a little bit more purpose, or that they have something they could get at the end of it. Strategy number 2 is creating a specific schedule for each child that is on the spectrum or one that needs that type of structure. Let's see. And why it would work is it gives them routine, and children that are on the autism spectrum really need routine and something that is consistent. So they have some type of, they feel safe with that, and they like knowing what's going to happen. So it gives them structure, they know what to expect, and they feel in control. But if there is a situation that is changed, like there's a meeting or a ceremony during school, then as educators we can make that transition a little bit easier for them. So how to implement it is have their schedule be the same, but if not, have them to relate to something that is upcoming. So if they've been through a ceremony before or some type of recognition, then we can always say, well, Tommy, do you remember when we went and you got this award in the gym? And they can say yes, and say, well, that is similar to what we are going to be doing today. So they were able to get that in their brain, and that they are able to relate that to something that they've already experienced, which makes it so it's not so scary. And strategy number 3 is have visual representations. And why it would work is it's another way for students to understand besides listening to it or by doing hands-on, because every child learns differently, but with the autism spectrum, either high functioning or low functioning, it's harder for them to hear something and remember it than it is for them to see pictures or do some activity that's hands-on. And how to implement is have a graphic organizer, photos, or do hands-on activities that really gets them thinking and gets them engaged, because they will remember that if they have a positive activity with it, instead of just listening to a video or a lecture. So that's kind of going away in the past anyways, because they won't remember it. Their brain, a lot of students' brain don't function like that, so it's hard for them to even pay attention during their lecture. They could get distracted, cause the whole class to get distracted, cause other issues. But it just depends. Every student's different. Okay. Thank you.